Hi, this is Inge from Reiki Montreal, and this is a little video to explain what Reiki is. I'm trying to keep it in as grounded as language as we can. So, Reiki at its core is just a gentle energy healing technique. Now, that sentence is packed with stuff. So, what does that mean? Well, gentle. Gentle means that it's not aggressive. It's not going in anywhere and making big changes that you're not ready for, that your energy system is not ready for. Instead, Reiki is going to go into the layers that are ready to start healing, into the places in you that are ready to return to wholeness. So that means that if you're receiving Reiki and you're resisting and you're kind of scared of it, the Reiki is just going to come and work on the outer layers of that. So it's not going to come anywhere deeper. It's just going to work on the outer layers of the resistance, and you're going to get the benefit of that. Now, energy healing. What does that part mean? Now, energy healing means that we're really working on the energy fields of a human being. Now, that's to say that really we are totally energy. Our physical body is matter that's vibrating at a certain frequency. So when we're working with Reiki, we're really working on that level. And so our physical body is already energy. On top of that, we've got different frequencies also working on emotional body. So we see it really as a physical body, an emotional body, and then a mental body. So all of that is energy. Our emotions is energy, our thoughts are energy, and our spiritual world is also energy. So the patterns that keep happening to us, coincidences, all of that is energy. So that means that when we're bringing in Reiki, it's working on all of those different levels. And what the beauty of it is that we don't quite control where it's going to work. So what that means is that if you're having an issue, let's say you're feeling really, really stuck. And a really simple example, for instance, is so you have an ulcer in your belly and you're feeling stuck and you're feeling stressed and you're holding that energy right there in your belly. Can't see me on the camera, but right there. So when the Reiki is coming in, it might work on the physical level of the ulcer, but it might also work on the emotional patterns that is creating that ulcer. For instance, needing to please everybody, always needing to be on top of everything, needing to be the best at what you do, whatever that is. Doesn't matter, we don't need to know. Or on the mental aspects, so thinking those same thoughts, or even on the spiritual. And so the Reiki is going to come and work the energy, the pattern, the core energy pattern that's at stake there. Now, so Reiki is a gentle energy healing technique. And it's most often administered hands-on. So what is a Reiki practitioner doing? A Reiki practitioner is kind of getting into a space of allowing energy to come from the sky and down from the ground. It's going to mix in the heart and come out of the hands. And so it's not the practitioner's energy, and it's simply flowing through her or him. So the Reiki practitioner is actually not really doing anything, and he or she is not healing you. It's really just allowing energy to flow through so that the energy can come into the system and do what it needs to do. So what does it do? Now, the way I like to explain it is that as the energy comes in, and it's this beautiful, loving consciousness kind of energy. As it comes in, the Reiki practitioner brings it into your different energy centers in your body. Those are commonly called chakras. Now, when you receive a Reiki session, most typically, you're going to receive Reiki in your 7 chakras. So you've got crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and your root chakra. Now, these chakras are energy systems. And the best way to explain what they are is using a metaphor. So these chakras are almost like a computer system that have their database of information and the programs they run on them as well. So when the Reiki comes into a chakra, it allows it to balance and to clean itself out. It's almost like a reformatting, if you will. And sometimes it can go super deep, and sometimes it can be a bit more surfacey. It depends on how ready the energy is and how receptive the energy it is. And so each of these computer systems has its own theme, its own world that it takes care of for you. So let me give you those themes really quickly. And understanding that when you're receiving a Reiki session, you're receiving energy into each of the centers, and it's cleaning out, it's clearing out, and it's moving and it's balancing whatever needs to happen there. And that can bring up emotions, it can bring up thoughts, it can bring up sensations as it's doing that cleaning up. So the 7 are the crown, very much about our connection to spirit, understanding things on a higher level. The 3rd eye, our connection to ourselves and our intuition and our ability to see things just as they are. Our throat, our ability to communicate our own truth. So that can be related to creativity and to being honest with ourselves. The heart, all about accepting things as they are. The solar plexus, the lower we go, let me show you. Solar plexus right here. The lower we go, the more incarnated, the more grounded the energy is, and the more this world the energy is. So the solar plexus is all about being able to take our desires and our will and impose it on this world. And that also means navigating the obstacles and things like that. The sacral chakra, sort of 1 or 2 inches below the belly button, is all about desire and emotion, all about connecting to our sort of primal life force, if you will. And then the root chakra is our ability to feel safe and grounded and present in this world here today. So as the Reiki is coming in, it's balancing and working all of those different chakras. Now, on a receiving end, that might mean feeling an emotion come up. And an emotion is really energy in motion. So you've probably felt a wave of sadness, or you know that feeling when you want to cry, it really goes whoo, right? So that's just energy moving through. So Reiki encourages us to see everything as energy and not attach thoughts or much meaning to it necessarily. However, it can absolutely give really good hints to what's going on in our life, in our spiritual life, in our emotional life, in our mental life, and also in our physical life. So often, after we receive a Reiki session, there's a moment where we can exchange with the Reiki practitioner and can kind of have that deeper conversation about what's really going on for us. Now, so that was a really quick overview. I tried to ground many of the terms so that they become understandable. Last thing I want to say about Reiki is that there's sort of 2 strands. There's when we receive a Reiki session and we allow ourselves to let go and let the energy do the work. That's one way. And the other way is to become a Reiki practitioner in a different way that's also about letting go, also about receiving. And that's what I found so profoundly beautiful about this practice, is that it teaches us letting go, receptivity, and trust in our own body's ability to heal. So just wanted to give you that quick little explanation. Well, not that quick. It's been 10 minutes now. I hope you followed along. If not, you can rewind. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. You can type them down in the comment box below. And happy exploration with Reiki. I hope you find a great practitioner near you. If you're in the Montreal area, look me up at reikimontreal.org. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day.